If we're talking about saber, foil and épée, it can only be one sport, fencing. Hello and welcome to Hauptstadtsport.tv. The fifth day of the European Maccabi Games is the first day of the fencing competitions. And they have their competition here at a very special place. And Benjamin Pieler tells you why. The competitions are underway and consequently the sport is in the focus. At fencing this is a little different because here you can't deny history. There is hardly any other spot at these European Maccabi Games where you get so close to the Olympics from 1936. Because back then fencing took place at the exact same place, the Kuppel Hall. The architecture is impressive. The stand resembles an amphitheater. 3,400 prism glasses provide a special kind of light, and still, the building has a well-known dark side. However, only a few people know that athletes won medals who, from a National Socialist's point of view, weren't allowed to participate. Andrei Karbosch won 2 gold medals with the saber and Ilona Elek became Olympic champion with the foil. Both athletes not just Hungarian, but also Jewish. A picture of them hangs in their honor at the place of their success.
When the German organizers and Maccabi Hungary, we are thinking together what we have to do to show it the people how they are doing here and what is going on now. So it's really it's a good feeling for us.
Today a lot of things have changed. All Jewish athletes are welcome to participate. The atmosphere resembles a family reunion, and still there is one parallel in history. On the site where 2 Hungarians defied the Nazi regime, another Hungarian athlete won the gold medal today. Nora Garam defeats her teammate Judith Gardos with the saber under the eyes of the fencing legends.
It was a pleasure for me to be here, and I was so excited, and I'm so happy to win this competition.
We are so happy when the 2 Jewish girls from Hungary, they was in the final, so we have a gold and silver medal under the pictures in the same place, so it's really enthusiastic and really great moment for us.
The Kuppel Hall in the Olympic Park at the European Maccabi Games. History is so close and yet so far away. Football is a sport where most athletes take part, and a lot of fans come here to watch the games and maybe even watch the next opponent. But whereas in football the preliminaries are still going on, in volleyball the finals are already taking place. Gerrit Lagenstein. Yesterday, Ukraine and Israel already met in the last game of the preliminaries, with the better end for Maccabi team Israel. A victory in 3 straight sets did not keep up the hopes for a close final today. At least sets number 1 and 2 were very close, 25-22 the result. After all, Team Ukraine with a slight chance for revenge. In the first instance, it looks like Israel has no problem to win the game. It even seems they had saved their strength yesterday for the final today. The Ukraine without a chance, Israel the much better team. No matter if offensive play or blocking, they act with the precision of a real champion. Ukraine only has a few good moments. In the end, they trailed the whole set. After 22 minutes, Hagai Svulun makes the crucial point. Israel wins the first set 25-21. The second set starts like the first had ended. The team from Eastern Europe can keep up for a while, but doesn't use their chances. Points like that you have to make in a final. Needless to say, the second set also goes to the favorite from Israel. One chance is left for Ukraine to prevent the sweep, the so-called defeat in 3 straight sets. However, the belief in turning this game around seems to disappear from moment to moment. Even a 7-2 lead cannot change anything anymore. Israel uses the first match point only because the Ukraine makes the mistake. Big cheering on one side, disappointment on the other. Ben Baruch with words of comfort.
It looked easy, but every game we got a really good fight, and it was very hard. It's not like it's 3-0, but every set was fight till the end.
Competing in sports, united at heart. The slogan of the European Maccabi Games was lived every minute at the volleyball tournament. The summary: 4 days, 4 nations, and a lot of fun with a well-deserved winner from Israel. The volleyball teams can start the party now because for them the tournament is over. It isn't over for the volunteers. I'm here at the info point of the volunteers. This is where athletes come all day and ask questions like, when is the next bus going? Where do I have to go next? And Jeremias works here. He has answers to everything, right?
I hope so.
And he's collecting pins. It looks really nice, your accreditation. Where did you get them from?
You can find athletes everywhere. You can get it from them. They will give you for sure. When you change it with them, they will give you for sure. We are enjoying all together here in Berlin, in Maccabi games.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Jeremias is from Argentina, and he has a lot of stuff to do. And what the volunteers do all day long, we'll show you now. 340 volunteers are here, and they are the ones who are responsible that everything is going the right way. And the coordinator for all these volunteers is Mona Meron. Mona, how is it going so far with the volunteers?
It's going great. I'm really happy to see all volunteers helping everywhere. They're helping one another, and everything is going great.
And what were the biggest difficulties in before the game started, the coordination of everything?
The main issue was to understand how many volunteers will actually help in each field. It's hard to know before the games really start, but in the end we found everything, the last moment that everything is set.
And where are they coming from, Germany or all over the place?
Most of them come from Germany, for 50%, but we have volunteers from all over Europe, from Israel, from the States, from Brazil, from Argentina, from 18 different countries.
So you've been a swimmer, you've taken part in the Maccabiade. Which part do you like better, the organizing part or the sport part?
I like both because it's really different. Now after I see how things really work behind the scene, I appreciate everything I experience much more, because it's unbelievable how many people need to do for a person only to come and compete. So it's really interesting, and both are amazing to watch and do.
Thank you very much. Good luck for the rest of the time. And yeah, she is not taking part in the swimming competition, but others are, and we're going to check out the finals. Welcome to the third day of the swimming competitions in the Olympic pool. The last decisions are pending, and we closely follow Team USA. Naturally, because the Americans sent numerous great athletes to Berlin. Moreover, they always root for each other, impartial of the result. Team USA is #1 in cheering.
USA! USA! USA!
The team spirit belongs to the concept of Coach Jim Skierballs.
Well, I think Team USA, that's what one of our mottos are this year. When we came into the meet, we wanted to cheer for everyone. We wanted to be the fastest team, the best sportsman, and the loudest team. And we've achieved all three so far.
Sarah Solomon from Washington, D.C. wanted to achieve a good race in the 400-meter freestyle final. The 17-year-old swimmer starts in lane 7 and sets a good pace. The support of team and coach was excellent. 4 times the athletes have to swim up and down until the 400 meters are completed. Barbara Selarova with the red bathing cap was Sarah's only rival. It was a close race with the better end for the Slovakian.
The race was good. I dropped 7 seconds, so it was a good race for me.
How about the team spirit?
I haven't really noticed a difference between the comradeship between my teammates and like every other team. We hang out with Britain all the time. We cheer for Slovakia. They cheer for us. We did mixed relays together. I mean, the whole thing is really just unified.
To unite the nations, or rather the Jews of all nations, this is after all the goal of the Maccabi Games. However, every team should cheer for their athletes, just like Team USA.
USA! USA! USA!
Those were the highlights of the 5th day of the European Maccabi Games here at Hauptstadtsport.tv. Tomorrow there's nothing going on here because it's Saturday, it's Shabbat, the traditional day off for the Jewish community. The younger athletes can take part in an educational program, and the older athletes, or maybe most of them, I'm sure will do the same thing I'm going to do now, nothing. We are going to be back on Sunday. Until then, check us out on Twitter and Facebook, and stay sporty. The volleyball teams can start the party now. Who kicks? Nochmal?